Good evening and welcome to the NewsHour Agenda. Madhavdas GK. A huge controversy has erupted over Congress veteran Digvijaya Singh's statement on Bajrang Dal. Just ahead of assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh, Digvijaya Singh has said that if Congress gets elected to power in the state, then it will not ban the Bajrang Dal. Digvijaya Singh has said that there can be good people in the Bajrang Dal as well. However, goons and rioters will not be spared. Now, this comes even as the Congress party in its Karnataka poll manifesto had promised to ban the outfit. The Congress's poll promise had stirred a massive row, with the BJP accusing the Congress of insulting Lord Hanuman by promising to ban Bajrang Dal in Karnataka. Let's first listen in to Digvijaya's recent comment.
देखिए, बैन नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन बजरंग दल में कुछ अच्छे लोग भी हो सकते हैं, लेकिन जो गुंडा तत्व है, जो दंगा फसाद कराता है, ऐसे किसी भी व्यक्ति को नहीं छोड़ा जाएगा.
The BJP has lambasted the Congress, saying that the party must make its stand clear on the issue, and perhaps Party President Mallikarjun Kharge can give instructions to Karnataka CM and Deputy CM to take back their remarks on Bajrang Dal. The party has asserted that a national organization like Bajrang Dal doesn't need any certificate from Digvijaya Singh. Listen in.
He would do well as a senior Congress leader to say the same thing to his colleagues in Karnataka, where they equated the Bajrang Dal with actually other organizations that are involved in violence. So this is also showing that the Congress party, somewhere or the other, is realizing that its stance of vote bank politics is getting exposed, and for power, they are willing to moderate it.
हिंदुओं को बदनाम करने की सुपारी ले ली है दिग्विजय सिंह ने. हर समय इस तरह की बातें करते हैं. हिंदू देवी देवताओं को बदनाम करना, हिंदू संतों को बदनाम करना, ये दिग्विजय सिंह की आदत है. और दिग्विजय सिंह के सर्टिफिकेट की और उनके रहमो कर्म की बजरंग दल जैसे राष्ट्रवादी संगठन को जरूरत नहीं है.
कांग्रेस पार्टी विचारधारा की पार्टी नहीं है. कांग्रेस पार्टी सिर्फ और सिर्फ समय परिस्थितियों को देखकर निर्णय करती है. यही कांग्रेस है जिसने कहा था कि मध्य प्रदेश में हम सत्ता में आए तो सबसे पहले हम बजरंग दल के ऊपर बैन लगाने का काम करेंगे. अब ये कह रहे हैं कि हम बैन नहीं लगाएंगे, क्योंकि इनको पता है कि आज जिस तरीके के हालात में कांग्रेस रसातल में पहुंची है, ये सिर्फ संजीवनी बटोरने की कोशिश कर रही है.
The Congress, however, is on the defensive, with the party claiming that it doesn't oppose any organization, but if someone takes the law into their hands, they will be dealt with. Congress Bihar ally JDU has also said that if the Bajrang Dal works for the nation's good, then there shouldn't be any problem. Listen in.
He stated that we are not going to ban the Bajrang Dal because some good fellows are also in the Bajrang Dal. It is the fact in Karnataka assembly election also, Congress party clearly stated that whoever in the name of Bajrang Dal, they are going to take the law into their hands. In that time only, Congress party is going to take the action against those persons. We are not against to any organization who with good intention serving to the nation or India. So the statement made by the Digvijaya Singh is correct, and not only Madhya Pradesh, wherever the fundamentalists should not take the law into their hands.
I don't know what Mr. Digvijaya Singh has said, but one thing before the government, we are told those elements, those organizations will create tension among the communities, will those who try to make hate speeches, divide the society, such kind of organizations will be dealt with and action will be taken against those people who are trying to divide the society. That was our commitment, and today also still we said we want to do that.
बजरंग दल हो, आरएसएस हो, कोई भी संगठन हो, अगर वो देश के लिए काम करती है, देश को जोड़ने के लिए काम करती है, देश की एकता के लिए काम करती है, तो किसी को क्या आपत्ति होगा. अभी देश के सामने समस्या है, अघोषित आपातकाल से देश को बचाना है, 2024 में भाजपा मुक्त भारत बनाना है.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
All right, let's take this across to our panelists now. Joining us for more, we have Shehzad Poonawala, spokesperson of the BJP. Anurag Naidu, author, is with us. We also have with us Sriraj Nair of the VHP. Joining us also is Tehseen Poonawala, political analyst. But I first and foremost want to take this across to Advocate Nikhil Jain, who's with us in the studio. Nikhil Jain, we all remember the huge controversy following the Karnataka manifesto release of the Congress party. That manifesto very specifically had a line that both the Bajrang Dal and the PFI would be banned because they are organizations that spread hate. Now, this had sparked off a massive controversy. What has changed between the Karnataka election and the Madhya Pradesh election that Digvijaya Singh is saying we will not ban the Bajrang Dal?
Madhav, nothing has changed. The point is that the Congress has always had a fight against those elements of the society that try to spread communal hatred. So the particular line that you're talking about from the Karnataka election manifesto of the Congress was that any organization that spreads communal hatred like the PFI or the Bajrang Dal will be banned. What Mr. Digvijay Singh is saying right now today about Madhya Pradesh is that the Congress party is not looking to ban the organization in the state, and the reason for that is that the same organization may function differently in one state and differently in another. Just to use an example, the BJP, Madhav, just give me half a minute to half a minute to make my point.
Bajrang Dal is Bajrang Dal, whichever state it is in. No, sir.
Half a minute to make my point. The BJP, a national organization, calls the PDP a problem for the country in the rest of the country, and then in Jammu and Kashmir goes and makes an alliance with the PDP. Similarly, when you talk about the Bajrang Dal, when in Karnataka they are an element that is primarily into communal activities, but in Madhya Pradesh they are not necessarily only into communal activities but other things as well, and that is what Digvijay Singh is saying, that so there may be good elements in the Bajrang Dal.
Karnataka manifesto.
They said that we are going to ban the organization in the state. They never said we are going to ban the organization countrywide. That is something they can't even do.
Okay.
So what the Digvijay Singh is saying today, he's sticking to the party line that we are not going to allow any bad actors, any bad elements, whether they are from the Bajrang Dal or from elsewhere, to flourish. But so yes, if people are acting in a nice manner, we are not going to touch them.
So your best argument today is hypocrisy is not just the sole, this thing of the
not
Congress party, but the BJP has also been hypocritical.
With the BJP, I should say, doomed if we do, doomed if we do, doomed if we don't.
Okay.
They had a problem when the Congress said that in Karnataka we are going to ban Bajrang Dal, and the same Congress, when they say okay, in Madhya Pradesh we are not going to ban them, they have a problem with that.
Okay, we are doomed if we do, we are doomed if we don't, but he also at the same time says that it's BJP also that has been hypocritical. You criticize BJP, went in alliance with them, and then are again criticizing them now. Your response to this?
The same Digvijay Singh with the same Bajrang Dal in Madhya Pradesh says Bajrang Dal ISI se paise leti hai. This is 2019. Madhya Pradesh. Now this was good Bajrang Dal or bad Bajrang Dal? Point number one. Point number two. In the, not just the Bajrang Dal, but in fact even the RSS, Priyank Khadge said we will ban the RSS. Siddaramaiah said no, we will not ban the RSS. This kind of U-turn, why is it being done? Please understand, Mr. Madhav, the reason it's being done is because it's a dog whistle. The dog whistle is that during Karnataka elections, they wanted the JDS Muslim vote, which anyways transferred to them en masse. Therefore, they said, we will remove the anti-cow slaughter law, we will remove the anti-conversion law, we will ban Bajrang Dal. They also went and said, Rahman Khan said this, that Jai Bajrang Bali daravna nara hai, dar ka mahol paida karta hai. So they said all this to placate a vote bank. Now in Madhya Pradesh, they have to change their face. You know what's a seasonal fruit?
So you're saying this is soft hindutva?
No, there are seasonal fruits. Mango is a seasonal fruit. There are seasonal Hindus also.
Okay,
so this is the season to become a good Hindu. Therefore, they have started saying that let's stop abusing Hindu groups. Okay. And therefore, they are saying Bajrang Dal mein sab kuch acha.
I'm going to allow
Bajrang Dal is not a Hindu group.
Okay. You want to quickly report? Yeah.
Bajrang Dal is not a Hindu group. It's an organization where all the members are Hindu.
Group.
No, it is not a religious group. Shehzad, it's a political group. It's a political and a social group. It's not a religious group. There is a difference. Of course. Just because you use the name Bajrang or Hindu doesn't mean that you're a Hindu religious organization.
Very good. Since you said that it is not a religious group, it is a political group, it is a nationalist
socio-political group.
Socio-political group. Then please tell me that why is it that you have been saying this narrative about the Bajrang Dal harassing Muslims?
Because that is their that is the ideology of the lot of members of the Bajrang Dal.
So,
see, a social group can very well engage in political activities, and they can very well target people in the name of religion, and it happens from both sides of the
aisle. You just said it's not a religious group.
But they can have religious agendas.
One second.
The RSS is not a religious group.
There are questions about the Bajrang Dal also. There are several cases that in fact are pending in various courts as well. But let me, in fact, before I get into that aspect of the debate, I want Tehseen to respond to this charge that this is nothing but the Chunavi Hindu charge that Shehzad is repeating, that just because you feel that it is time, it's elections, you have to go and indulge in some soft hindutva which is relevant for the particular states that are going to the polls over here. Tehseen.
Thank you, Madhav, for having me on the show. I have one request. Please make sure that the BJP spokesman doesn't interrupt me because I'm on a Zoom link and he's in the studio. So I'll just make three very quick
Go ahead.
points. One, there is nothing called seasonal fruit / seasonal political Hinduism, etc. Simply because the Bajrang Dal, as Nikhil Jain rightly said, is not a group that represents Hindus. It is a group that may have some elements or some Hindus in it or some elements who are supportive of BJP. It does not represent Hindus. The simple test of it: Shivraj Singh Chauhan's son is not in the Bajrang Dal. Himanta Biswa Sharma's son and daughter are not in the Bajrang Dal. And I ask your viewers through you times now, why are the top leaders of BJP, their kids not in the Bajrang Dal, on the streets, harassing people, fighting, etc.? Why are they going to Harvard, Boston, etc.? Because the simple reason is they use organizations like Bajrang Dal, which are not religious organizations, but masquerade on the basis of religion, which no Hindu supports, only to create tension in society. Point number two. I would rather be a seasonal fruit, Madhav. I would rather be a seasonal fruit. At least I'm a fruit, rather than being a fake fruit. You know what is a fake fruit? Let me explain. Digvijaya Singh wrongly said that Pakistan and RSS was involved in in 2611. Next to Digvijaya Singh was Kripa
not
Shankar.
just that.
Today, a proud member of the BJP. Mahesh Sharma on the floor of the House said there is no evidence of Ma Sita. Today he continues to be an MP of the BJP. Naresh Agarwal said such filth about Lord Ram, Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, such filth that Arun Jaitley ji got up and said this man should be in jail. The BJP accepted him with open arms and hugged him. He's one of the tallest leaders. The BJP uses the sentiments of our Hindu fellow citizens.
You know, you can point out, and in fact Shehzad can respond to you on those points. There's no problem. But I want to just come to you to some of the points that have been made by Digvijaya Singh. And please hear me out, because these are very important comments. Not just the comment that he made, in fact, on ISI, which was just in March this year, but he also said in May this year, he also said that Hindutva is beat them with sticks who do not agree, demolish their houses. This Gundo ki Jamaat has stormed the Jabalpur Congress committee office. He had gone ahead to say that in 2000, I sent a proposal to the central government to ban both the Simi and Bajrang Dal, but the then BJP government at the center did not accept it. He has also made many comments in relation to what he calls Hindu terror, so on and so forth. I don't want to repeat all of them because there are about 8-10 such comments, but those positions of Mr. Digvijaya Singh, today's statement is in direct contravention of that.
Okay, let me explain that position with another statement and you will understand it. Shri R.K. Singh, a union minister in the BJP today, said there exists Sangh terror. He continues to be a union minister, has not taken that statement back. He continues to be a minister. Therefore, I am saying there exists elements from the BJP to the Bajrang Dal to the RSS who have indulged in vandalism on the name of religion.
Okay, we'll get into that point.
No Hindu is an extremist. No Hindu. This country is secular because of Hindus, but BJP and its affiliates try to misuse the great Hindu religion and way of life.
Okay, this is misuse of Hindu religion, Hindutva essentially, and the kind of Hindutva practiced by Bajrang Dal is a misuse of Hindu religion, and the BJP's hypocrisy is evident, says Tehseen. Please respond to that.
I have not interrupted Tehseen Poonawalla, and his credibility today after what has happened on Twitter is at an all-time low, but leave that aside. Tehseen rightfully said, at least here I don't need to fact check him, that Hinduism is a great religion. Who said Hindu terror? It was Mr. Chidambaram, and saffron terror was also coined by the Congress leaders. In fact, Hindutva has been defined as a way of life by the Supreme Court. And who came up with Hindutva like ISIS and Boko Haram? Salman Khurshid. Also, Tehseen, neither is Mr. Gehlot's son in PFI, neither is Sonia's son in PFI, but you all have defended the activities of such kinds of organizations time and again. And finally, you are a fake fruit and forget seasonal fruit, you are a mixed fruit. Please tell me if you are not a mixed fruit. Digvijaya Singh says there are good people in Bajrang Dal. Rahul Gandhi says Bajrang Dal should be taken off Facebook. Who's right? Secondly, Digvijaya Singh says that whoever talks about Hindu Rashtra should resign, and Kamal Nath ji comes and endorses the Dhirendra Shastri version of Hindu Rashtra. So which one is right? Therefore, Tehseen Poonawalla, with whatever credibility you have left, stop being a mixed fruit.
No, Tehseen, that's important.
Answer the question.
Tehseen, that's very important, because the 82% Hindus, there's no debate about Hindu Rashtra comment of Kamal Nath is also being seen in this light. That very clearly there's a concerted attempt at pushing a soft Hindutva narrative on part of Congress leaders in Madhya Pradesh. One second. Let
me just put this on record. I was one of the few people who told Kamal Nath ji that Dhirendra Shastri ji should be called because we must engage as a society and as somebody who supports the Congress and he has Congress, with all walks of life. People can have different opinions. Madhav, you can have a different opinion. As long as that opinion does not lead to violence or does not lead to suffering. Dhirendra Shastri has not led to violence. He has an opinion. It may be an opinion that's his. And you got to engage. Unless you don't engage, what am I? I'm a bridge builder.
No, but why are these comments coming just up ahead of polls? That's the question that many are saying. There's a change of gears very clearly.
Did Kamal Nath ji build the tallest Hanuman statue in the world just before the polls? Did Kamal Nath ji?
Okay.
These guys. Now, one second. Just share that. I'll take just 30 seconds. The Honorable Prime Minister, when campaigning last time for the Madhya Pradesh elections, went to Muslim mosques. So does that call itself Muslim appeasement? It doesn't. I have given Kamal Nath
very quickly, because I have to go across to other panelists. They've been waiting. Yes.
He said Dhirendra Shastri should be allowed in Madhya Pradesh. I gave this example to Kamal Nath ji. Rajasthan government booked Dhirendra Shastri for hate speech. Apologize for it. Rajasthan government has booked Dhirendra Shastri, Swami Dhirendra Shastri, Bageshwar Dham, Sarkar for hate speech. Apologize right now for it. Do it.
I'm allowed to. Can I please speak?
Yeah. Okay. Quick response.
The FIR was filed by a citizen of India. Are you going to deny citizens? They filed. Has any action been taken?
Citizens of India.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen, let me just come in here. And I want to in fact bring in some of our other panelists as well. Anurag Naidu.
I'll take 10 seconds.
Yeah. One second, please. 1 second. Let me quickly, because otherwise this debate will go back and forth between the two of you. Please, you've both had your say. Let others come in now who have not spoken. Anurag Naidu, simple question that's being asked today. Do you see this position taken by Digvijaya Singh in direct contravention of the position that was taken by Congress in the run-up to Karnataka, and is this position tenable, particularly when it comes to national groups such as Bajrang Dal, because the activities are out there in the public domain? You either oppose them or you don't oppose them.
Well, absolutely, Madhav. I think you know it very well, Madhav. During the Karnataka elections, the Congress High Command and the top brass was involved in making a manifesto which clearly articulated the banning of Bajrang Dal. So the clarity of Congress High Command is very clear. And let's not take Mr. Digvijaya Singh very seriously. His credibility is questionable, because particularly people like me who come from Andhra Pradesh, we know what he has done to Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, giving wrong inputs to the High Command. So we don't take him very seriously. But today, the interesting point that I want to make, Madhav, today is, whether it is my dear friend Tessin or Nikhil, they've turned out to be spokesperson for Bajrang Dal, and they're putting all the good things about Bajrang Dal, and I really appreciate them. I really welcome this thought process. But let's also understand that Digvijaya Singh, more than the fact that he spoke about Bajrang Dal, the truth is his problem is with the word Bajrang. His problem is with the word Hanuman, and that's where he wants to use this word Bajrang and Hanuman to encash into the votes, the Hindu majority votes that have been always voting for the BJP, and that's why you have the BJP government for the last 2 decades in Madhya Pradesh. It's going to repeat again. And there is also Rajasthan going forward, which again believes in the philosophy of hindutva. So the whole point, narrative that Digvijaya Singh is trying to peddle is the word Hanuman, Hanumanji and Bajrang Bali. So nothing to speak about an organization called Bajrang Dal and all the big facts that Mr. Tessin Poonawalla spoke about. There is nothing serious about Bajrang Dal as an organization. The whole
there are questions. I don't think that is a terrible position to take, because there are cases that have been filed. I'm going to come to that, but let me quickly get a response from Kamruzaman Chaudhary. 1 second, Nikhil Jain. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, the position taken by Digvijaya Singh is nothing but a political position taken ahead of elections. That's the charge repeatedly coming in from the other side. Your response to that?
Now, Madhav, why are you taking the comments of Digvijaya Singh, or for that matter Kamal Nath ji, out of context? Have they said anything that we are not
both
going
are former chief ministers, sir? It's on record.
To do this or support this? Never. Sir, please let me speak. It's on record, so that means you need to.
It's on record that there will be no ban in Madhya Pradesh, and they were and Congress was demanding a ban in Karnataka. You don't see a difference in the position?
Madhav, just a simple question. Supreme Court, what was the strictures from the Supreme Court, or the observation or the order from the Supreme Court with regards to hate speeches and those who are vitiating the atmosphere in the country? Organizations like the PFI you have banned, organizations like the Bajrang Dal, आप सर पे लेकर घूमोगे उसको? No.
Kamal Nath ji or Digvijaya Singh ji has clearly why has the position changed? This is exactly the question.
No, wait.
If in Karnataka you want a ban, then why does it suddenly change in 6 months in Madhya Pradesh? That's exactly the question.
Can I complete my point?
Even in Karnataka, where is
Can
it
I
banned?
complete
No,
my
I'm not
point?
understanding your point.
Has
I'm
the
trying to
BJP
understand your point. Please
wait,
explain it to us.
Wait, sir.
Speak.
Has the PFI been banned by the BJP government in Karnataka, or the Home Ministry and the central government banned it? You tell me yes or no.
Mr. Chaudhary, what
has
is the point?
Jurisdiction of banning an organization?
I'm not understanding.
The Bajrang Dal can be banned only by the central government.
If you say that in one state we are for the banning of Bajrang Dal, how can you say in another state that you will not ban it? How can the position change so drastically if it is not for political considerations, Mr. Kamal Chaudhary? We are not even getting into who can or cannot ban. At least the state government can say. Jharkhand, for instance, tried to ban the PFI. It was struck down by the court. So state governments can make an attempt if they really want to.
Madhav, you can't understand the fact out here is that what you look at the entire communal cases that are happening in the country, the riots of recently last 4 to 5 years, analyze it. All these riots have been occurred by the goons and the gundas of the Bajrang Dal.
But then you don't
Be it
want
the
to ban it in
Howrah riot
Karnataka.
during Ram Navami, or be it the New massacre, or be it in the any other places that the riots have happened. This is because of the Bajrang Dal. Now in Madhya Pradesh, what is the role of the Madhya Pradesh Bajrang Dal out there? That needs to be studied.
Okay,
you cannot
okay,
just say
okay,
that,
Mr. Chaudhary, Mr. Chaudhary, the only problem is your logic is not consistent, because in one state if you promise a ban, even if I take your word at face value that all these riots or violence are done at the behest of the Bajrang Dal and affiliated organizations, then obviously the stand on a ban should be consistent. At least that's what people would generally expect. But since you've raised that point, Sriraj Nair, I want you to come in. Number of incidents of violence, and he is not completely wrong, because the number of FIRs that have been filed at the Bajrang Dal, whether it is in Mangalore, whether it is in Gurgaon, whether it is in Bangalore, they are all a matter of public record that members of Bajrang Dal have taken law into their own hands, and that certainly is not acceptable when we have rule of law.
Well, Madhav, first of all, there was a debate going on between two panelists about Bajrang Dal. Let me clarify, Bajrang Dal is a youth wing of Vishwa Hindu Parishad. It's a youth wing. So I am the official spokesperson of Bajrang Dal in that way. Now, definitely there may be some FIRs filed in some Congress-ruled states, because Congress has the habit of, framing Hindus. They have even framed sadhus and sannyasis also. So that's not the area of worry for us. We would like to very clearly say Bajrang Dal is a nationalist organization and we don't require any certificate. Now, Mr. Digvijaya Singh, what he said here is absolutely a political statement, because he played it very intelligently. In Karnataka, it was a triangular fight between Congress, JDS and BJP. And they had all the fear that Muslim votes will be drifted towards the JDS, and they played this prank of banning Bajrang Dal in Karnataka. Here it's a one-on-one fight between Congress and BJP in Madhya Pradesh. And they want to lure the Hindu vote. This is purely Chunavi Hindu. So Bajrang Dal is a nationalist organization. If they have guts, let them do it. Let them try to ban it. They have tried to ban it in 1984 also. What happened we know. What the courts directed we know. So this is purely a political statement. They are going to lose the elections in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan and across the country. So this is just a pure political prank. That's it.
Okay, Kamal Chaudhary, respond to that. This is nothing but a pure political prank.
Understand what is...
The tone and tenor of Mr. Nair on your debate sums up the entire thing. He is challenging the Indian jurisprudence in challenging the banning, challenging to ban Bajrang Dal in India.
No, let's not extrapolate what he said. He's asking the Congress party a question. He's saying try and ban. He's asked you if you can go ahead and ban.
He challenged the Congress party.
How he's not saying that they're going to use extra constitutional methods.
Let me tell you through your channel.
I'm challenging the Congress party. If you have got to try and ban.
Let me speak.
On air I'm challenging you. Don't make political statements. Don't try to make.
Party have the guards.
Don't try to make a fool out of yourself. You are trying to be
Mr. Nair, don't try to go for the grandstanding. Don't try to go on for the grandstanding. You know who banned RSS, and we have got the guts to ban you again. We have the guts to put you behind bars. We have got the guts to ban RSS, and we have got the bloody guts to ban you also in future.
Okay.
So don't try to grandstand us.
Gentlemen.
This country is not yours.
Okay, gentlemen, I think
is not yours. This
I think let's not get into this debate. I think let's not get into
this.
this who has got guts, etc. Let's not make personal comments like this. The point end of the day is about the political controversy. And Nikhil Jain, a number of political points that have been made. The inconsistency has but politics is driving both those decisions. This is the statement that is coming from the VHP. Please respond to that.
First of all, Mr. Naidu said that Shehzad and Tehseen and I are acting like Bajrang Dal spokespersons. We are not. There is a space between banning an organization and not banning an organization. Just because the Congress government today, Digvijaya Singh today is saying that we are not going to ban Bajrang Dal does not mean they're supporting Bajrang Dal. Secondly, Bajrang Dal
but it's a softening, isn't it, Nikhil Jain? It is clearly a softening from what has happened in Karnataka. The position of Karnataka is not tenable in Madhya Pradesh. That's very clearly the takeaway, no? From the party's
point
leadership
is that the same organization,
Madhav,
the same organization can function differently in two different states, and according to the needs of Madhya Pradesh, he possibly did not feel the need to ban the organization. That is not to say that the Congress party is supporting the Bajrang Dal or Digvijaya Singh is supporting the Bajrang Dal. Secondly, one point Mr. Naidu made was that this statement is being made just to lure in the Hindu votes, because otherwise the Congress is not going to get the Hindu votes. In the 2018 state elections of Madhya Pradesh, 41% of the votes went to the BJP and 40% of the votes went to the Congress, or vice versa. 90% of the population of the state is Hindu. So is he telling us that Congress somehow got 40% of the vote without getting the votes of the Hindus? So this entire boogie that the Congress does not get any Hindu vote and the BJP gets all the Hindu vote, that is nothing but a factual inaccuracy.
It can be an attempt to lure. Then how do you explain Kamal Nath's statement of the Hindu Rashtra question?
Because he was asked a question about whether Bajrang Dal will be banned in the state or not, and he gave an honest answer.
Is that the position of the Congress party?
I don't know. I don't know. That is not the position that the Congress party has officially given. That's not. And two more things. Shehzad had a problem with Tehseen saying that FIRs are lodged by citizens of India.
No,
let me correct.
Don't misquote me. Don't misquote.
What was your problem?
Let me quote you properly. Mr. Dhirendra Shastri, for a speech that he made, for some actions that he did in Rajasthan, the Rajasthan police, which is under the Chief Minister and the Home Minister of Rajasthan, booked him, and the Rajasthan High Court then subsequently stopped.
The Rajasthan police lodged an FIR, that is what you're saying?
Rajasthan police booked him.
What is booking by the police? That is lodging an FIR. That is what lodging an FIR means, Shehzad.
And who takes the call to register the FIR?
Does Ashok Gehlot, the Chief Minister?
Yes.
How is the Chief Minister taking the call to lodge an FIR? No, it is the investigating officer who will take the call to lodge the FIR.
Okay.
It will be some sub-inspector.
Investigating officer booked him?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what do you want? Political interference in the works of the police?
Let's come back.
Some private citizen went and made a complaint with the police station of the Rajasthan police.
Okay.
Sub-inspector. No, please do. No, please do.
Spare you the embarrassment.
Please do. Please do.
Okay. So, Mr. Nikhil Jain, first of all, tell me, if Tehseen Poonawalla says that Digvijaya Singh and Kamal Nath feel Dhirendra Shastri is so great that he should be called to Madhya Pradesh to spread his message of peace, does Ashok Gehlot, who's the Home Minister, not realize this and tell his police that why are you booking a good man?
So you want political interference in the job of the police? See, it is no. It is not Mr. Gehlot's job or any Chief Minister's job to tell the police who is a good man and who is not. That is for the court to decide.
Can I counter you?
That is for the court to decide.
That's right. Then why did Mr. Gehlot say 50% rape cases are fake?
Okay.
Anyways, let's not leave that.
Okay.
That's not the what stats. Now let me come on the main point.
Nobody wants interference, but certainly there is also something called accountability of the head of the executive. Let's not get into the side debate.
Let me come on the main point. The main point is, first of all, Nikhil and Tehseen, of course you all can't be spokespersons of Bajrang Dal, because for that you have to be nationalists. Secondly, Tehseen Poonawalla and Kamruzaman Chaudhary, I'm touched by the support you are extending to Bajrang Dal. But Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, 1984 is when Bajrang Dal was created and formed. If you had the guts, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, since you are telling Mr. Nair about guts, if you had the guts, 2004 to 14, you should have gone and banned them. You had a central government. If you had the guts, you should have done it. The fact is that you didn't have the guts, and not only did you not have guts, you did not have the proof. You did not have the evidence, because the Bajrang Dal doesn't engage in the kind of activities you talk about. That's the point. And the point is also this, that Digvijaya Singh in 2018-19 was saying that Bajrang Dal is funded by ISI. Nikhil Jain, in Madhya Pradesh it was being funded by ISI, and today they're not so bad.
Okay.
Was that proven?
Okay.
So then Digvijaya Singh was a liar.
No.
Say it.
No.
You have just contradicted yourself. This is exactly what I'm saying. You target people like Mr. Nair because they are Hindus.
Okay, one second. Okay, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, one second. Kamruzaman Chaudhary. Yeah, let's not get personal. Kamruzaman Chaudhary.
The question, yeah, I need a little bit of time. Basic question, Shehzad, you must understand out here, those people who are spreading hate in the country, they need not exist in this country. From 2004 to 2014, this same Bajrang Dal चूहा बनकर अपना बिल में घुसे हुए थे. 2014 के बाद में ये निकले अपना बिल से और आतंक फैलाने लगे देश भर में. शासन बदलेगा ये बात नहीं है. 2047 में बदले चाहे 2024 में बदले, ये हिंदुस्तान तो उसका बदला लेकर ही रहेगा.
Kamruzaman Chaudhary, the question that many are asking is if there is proof, take action against them. Where the BJP is not in power, action can be taken. If that is so, if that is indeed the case, if there is proof that exists.
In India operating, and we believe that Bajrang Dal is a terror organization spreading hate
terror organization.
in the name of religion.
Terror organization.
Why in Karnataka have you not banned it after putting it in your manifesto?
Your time.
Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, you better take that statement back on Bajrang Dal. You have said that you will ban it in Karnataka. Now Digvijaya Singh is saying it's good in Madhya Pradesh. You are calling it a terror organization. On what basis are you calling this? You better take it back. Or else I request all Bajrang Dal members to take necessary legal action.
You don't have
they will take necessary legal action.
You know, Mr. Kamruzaman Chaudhary, we are debating the U-turn of Digvijaya Singh, and you have done yet another U-turn now on national television. Let's not make unsubstantiated charges.
Take that statement back while you're
Let's not make unsubstantiated charges, but I'm going to allow Shiraj Nair a chance to rebut you on that. Shiraj Nair.
I repeat.
No, it's okay. Please don't repeat it. Mr. Shiraj Nair.
Well, Madhav, this is who are the people who encourage, and he has the audacity to call Bajrang Dal chua. Bajrang Dal did maximum agitations between 2004 and 14. This is absolutely an indirect encouragement to the jihadi terror.
Okay.
That's what Mr. Kamruddin and his party are.
Okay, gentlemen, we are completely out of time. We are completely out of time on this debate. Certainly, of course, I must say that there are positions that have been taken by certain panelists, and they have to take responsibility for their positions. We certainly cannot endorse that. Certainly, there are questions on all sides to be asked. No organization that takes law into its own hands can, and their actions can in any way be condoned. But at the same time, consistency in terms of parties' positions is also something that is certainly a subject matter of debate here. Shehzad Poonawalla, Anurag Naidu, Shiraj Nair, Kamruzaman Chaudhary, Tehseen Poonawalla, Advocate Nikhil Jain. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us.